This is a short video about result clauses for Latin GCSE. Now, the title result clauses is a big clue. A result clause explains the outcome of an action, i.e. the man was so fat that he wasn't able to get up out of his chair. The result or the outcome of him being so fat is the fact that he wasn't able to get up out of his chair. Now, a result clause can be very easily recognised in Latin by three things, but one of those in particular. A signpost word. Now we'll get on a little bit, we'll move on to signpost words and what they are in just a little bit, but yes, that is our first way of recognising them. Also followed by ut and also the imperfect subjunctive. Now let's just have a quick recap on how to form the imperfect subjunctive. It is formed from our second principal part, the present active infinitive, followed by personal endings. So MST mustis sunt in the active, and then in the passive roris ter muomini unter. Now for Latin GCSE we only have to worry about the imperfect subjunctive, we don't have to think about the pluperfect, so that makes it slightly easier. Now let's have a look at an example. We have puella, puerum, adeo, vulneravit, ut lacrimaret. Now we have underlined here the three things that we have that help us to recognise a result clause. Adeo is our signpost word, followed by ut, and then lacrimaret, we can see there is our imperfect subjunctive. So we translate this as the girl wounded the boy to such an extent, that's our translation of adeo, to such an extent that he began to cry. So the result of the girl wounding the boy to such an extent was that he began to cry. Now the most common signpost words are as follows, and the reason why signpost words are so important is because we have met other constructions that use ut followed by the imperfect subjunctive, purpose clauses and indirect commands. However, neither of those have signpost words. So if we learn the vocab for signpost words, then we are halfway to being able to recognise a result clause and translate it. Now the most common ones are tam, which means so. This is used with an adjective or an adverb, so quick, so clearly, and adeo, which means so much or to such an extent, which is used as an adverb, so it's used with verbs. Tantus, which is an adjective, it declines like bonus and means so great. Tot, which doesn't decline, means so many. Talis, such or of such a kind, which declines like fortis, a third declension adjective. Ita, so or in such a way. And note that there is a distinction between tot and tantus. Tantus when it's been used in the plural, that tot milites means so many soldiers, but tanti milites, plural, tanti agreeing with milites, means such big soldiers, so don't be confused about that. Now there is a negative of a result clause, and it's expressed by ut ... known, which is also different to purpose clauses and indirect commands, the negative of which use nay. So here we still have our ut, but it's followed by known. So miles tam obessus erat ut curret non posset. So the soldier was so fat that he was not able to run. So we still have our signpost word tam here, followed by ut, and then followed by known with our imperfect subjunctive. So just to summarise then, result clauses, nice and straightforward. We recognise them by their use of 1. Signpost words, 2. Ut, and 3. The imperfect subjunctive.